Welcome into FL Teams. FLTeams.com is your go-to stop for all Florida sports coverage. And I'm sitting here with the FAU freshman, Josiah Parker. Josiah, how's it going today, man?
It's going all right. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
I want to get this out of the way. This is a guy who is FAU's highest ever basketball recruit. Just how does that sound? How does that make you feel when I say that?
I mean, hearing it sounds surreal. I mean, if I'm being honest, but I'm just grateful to be in the position I am right now.
You were Coach Jakus' first ever high school commit for the program. What was that process like for both parties to get familiar with each other? Not just you to get familiar with FAU, but for FAU to get familiar with you.
Actually, it wasn't that difficult because a lot of people know my brother is on staff. He's the assistant here,
Yep.
so having that big brother connection definitely. I mean, what little brother wouldn't want to play for the big brother? So that was a part of it. And then Jakes is just a great guy. He cares about relationships, and I loved it from here. One of my visit, only went on one official visit out of all my offers, and I committed on the spot here. So I've been committed for like since September, so it's almost been a year. So
Yeah, I'm glad you got it out of the way. Your brother is on the staff here. You know, there are obviously a lot of family ties across college basketball, across sports. It's usually son and dad. What is that like being with a brother? Do you like it better than if it were a dad, or what is it like? Or he is a big brother, so maybe it's like a father figure.
it's definitely different for sure. I mean, I've been growing up with him for the past 18 years of my life, so it's just different. I mean, it's always been big bro. Went to his games, he went to my games when I was a kid. So now we work out every day. We just got done like we work out all day every day. Just spending everyday life again is just normal, but it's definitely different for sure. I mean, it's your big brother, so it's kind of weird, him in that leadership role. But I mean, at the same time, I just listen to him as any other coach.
Yeah, most definitely. And before you came to Boca, you made waves playing for OTE, which, if you guys don't know, it's a league made up of top high school prospects. You averaged 22 points per game in the regular season, 29 points per game in the postseason. This is a league that didn't exist years ago, all right? So I wouldn't be talking about it on a podcast with someone, but you flourished in that league. How did that set you up for success to eventually come here to FAU and you're getting ready for your first season of college basketball?
Yeah, it definitely was a great opportunity for me. I would say it's the best league with the best players in the country. 4 or 5 stars. You playing every night, so no off night. As a regular high school, you could take a game off and still have 30 if you wanted to. Playing in public school or regular school, so playing the best players every night and just competing at a high level. I mean, it helps me get ready for college because in college it's the same thing. So I mean, we lifted just like college. We had a nutritionist just like college. We ate like college. We worked out just like college. So that taking that step as far as for my senior year definitely helped me where I am right now.
It seems like OTE is the perfect example of a league where you could have fun and yet take basketball seriously. And I'm glad you mentioned it. It's kind of like a college, right? They're setting you up for success. Just what is that experience like? How much do you like this league? Because again, not many players, you go back 5, 6 years, got to experience what
Yeah.
this league had to offer.
No, it's definitely a different atmosphere for sure. Fans everywhere. I mean, it's just cameras in your face all day. I mean, you kind of
Yeah.
get celebrity treatment. So I mean, at the same time, it's kind of different. Obviously, off the court stuff, you doing media stuff, advertising videos, just stuff that normal high schoolers really don't do. But you get that step ahead as a senior or junior high school, depending on when you go. So it's definitely different. And just the league is a great league for sure. And I can definitely see it being probably one of the best high school leagues coming years to come.
Yeah, and OTE is ran by Overtime, obviously a big social media platform. You seem like you're able to take social media by storm. Can you tell FAU fans, what could they expect? Maybe not on social media, but actually when they come to the Ellie and get to watch you later this year.
I mean, I'm just a kid who has fun with basketball for real, for real. I mean, I like, doing a little antics, trolling people would say, but just like dancing, just showing my expression in different ways. I might dunk and stick my tongue out or do something goofy like that, just to get the fans a little show. But yeah, nah, just if you come to the arena, you're definitely gonna get a show every night from me and my teammates. So yeah, nah, it's definitely gonna be an experience this year for sure.
You are a big dunker, and if people are watching and they haven't seen his dunks yet, definitely go on social media, search him up. His name's Josiah Parker. Just tell fans what they can expect from you in terms of soaring through the air because and I've been in the Ellie for tons of games. It can get loud easily when someone slams a dunk through.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I got a lot of different dunks in my package, and I've been working on them. I mean, I just started dunking a year and a half ago, but I
Wow.
didn't, I didn't upgrade my dunk package, as people would say. But yeah, nah, There's going to be some trick dunks for sure. I mean, I done did the 360 at OT about 5 times, so I mean, people probably sick of seeing that one. So I definitely probably do like a windmill or something crazy just to give the fans, a different look that they haven't seen before at the arena.
You won OTE's Most Underrated Player Award. I want to mention that because FAU, a mid-major team, also one of the most underrated teams in the AAC, I feel like you could bring something to the table because people at FAU, as they should have a chip on their shoulder, right? This is a team a few years removed from the Final Four, and the team didn't make the tournament last year, let alone the Final Four. So fans and the rest of college basketball are like, okay, maybe FAU's back to themselves. How can you translate that underrated award to kind of bring it to FAU and have that chip on your shoulder?
I mean, as far as that concerned, I mean, I just stayed down and grinded. And I think that's what we're doing this year. I mean, we got a whole new roster with a whole bunch of guys. We got 8 overseas guys and 7 Americans who are all from different places in the country, different schools. So, I think 4 returners. So, I mean, we got a brand new team as you see. But I think everybody here, we on the same accord, same mindset, just grind and stand down. We're not worried about really what other people think, but at the same time, we're gonna make a name for ourselves this year for sure. I mean, like as you said, last year's team did make it to the tournament, but this year that's the goal. Beyond the tournament, beyond the Final Four, we're trying to make history this year. So definitely just a different FAU team this year for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned how different the FAU team is. So, what are some things off the court that you guys have done to kind of gel with each other? Because coming to Boca, some guys knew each other, some guys didn't. Actually, most of the guys didn't.
Yeah, nah, I mean, yeah, a lot of us didn't know each other prior to this. I mean, we might have followed each other on Instagram or something like that, but it never was like in person conversations. Only a few of us knew each other because they was from the same state or city or played each other in the AAU or something like that. But off the court, we've been, just having a lot of bonding time. We would go to, we went to the volleyball game the other day, just spending time with each other, showing support to other teams as well. But then also just like going out to eat, doing something fun, go to coach's house for a dinner, or just doing like stuff like that, just team bonding stuff to try and build a team morale and see how everybody, reacts with each other. Because on the court, I mean, you can fake it and be like, I like you, but then off the court, it really tells. So just trying to bond that relationship, especially dealing with a lot of overseas guys who with the language barrier might be rough. So just trying to
Yeah.
break them out their shell early, who just got our full team. So now just trying to build that chemistry early, and then as the season comes, I'm pretty sure we'll be all right and fluent.
Yeah, you're from Georgia, so how has Boca Raton been treating you? What do you like to do around FAU?
That's tough, man. I'm kind of really boring if I'm being honest. I have to go to the gym in my room, but I mean, it's definitely a difference. I mean, it's really hot. I'll say that for sure. The heat is definitely just different. It's more humid. I mean, the animals, the iguanas and stuff like that. That stuff's not normal to me. So I mean, it's just kind of different. Like that palm trees, I'm used to seeing that. So just definitely a whole bunch of difference. But it's super hot for sure. But I love it. I mean, you wake up every day to the sun, to it being hot and sunny, rather than being cold and snowy. So I mean, yeah, it's just different. But I like Boca Raton for sure.
Great answer, and I'll have you leave off everybody on one final note. If fans, whether they're FAU students, just people in the area, are kind of thinking whether they should go to a game or not, but they haven't made a decision yet, tell them why should they come out to the LE this season and watch you and the rest of the guys play basketball.
Y'all should come to the every game if I'm being honest for sure. Just because we're gonna bring the best environment, the best. We're just, in my opinion, we're the best team that FAU has seen so far. If I'm being honest, I mean, I just like the way we gel together, the way we celebrate, the way we like our energy. Our energy, like it hasn't been a team like us as far as energy wise. I mean, we do stuff that other teams in the past haven't done. So definitely show up to the games for sure, and you'll definitely have fun at the game. And then we all interact with the fans, so I mean, you'll get a chance to talk to us after the game too.
Wow, in my interview with Isaiah Elohim, he said the same thing about this being one of the best, if not the best, team FAU has seen. So you've heard that, fans and folks. Watch out for FAU basketball this season. Josiah Parker, really appreciate you for coming on, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.